A computer is a set of resources for the movement, storage, and processing of data and for the control of these functions. The operating system is responsible for managing these resources, since operating system is considered as a resource manager. Can we say that it is the operating system that controls the movement, storage, and processing of data? From one point of view, the answer is yes. By managing the computer's resources, the operating system is in control of the computer's basic functions. But this control is exercised in a curious way. Normally, we think of control mechanism as something external to that which is controlled, or at least as something that is a distinct and separate part of that which is controlled. For example, a residential heating system is controlled by a thermostat, which is separate from the heat generation and heat distribution apparatus. This is not the case with OS, which is a control mechanism, is unusual in two respects. How? Let us see. The OS functions in the same way as ordinary computer software, that is, it is a program or suite of programs executed by the processor. The operating system frequently relinquishes control and must depend on the processor to allow it to regain control. Like other computer programs, the operating system provides instructions for the processor. The key difference is in the intent of the program. The operating system directs the processor in use of the other system resources and in the timing of its execution of the other programs. But in order for the processor to do any of these things, it must cease executing the operating system program and execute other programs. Thus, the operating system relinquishes control for the processor to do some useful work and then resumes control long enough to prepare and the processor to do the next piece of work. The mechanisms involved in all this should become clear as the chapter proceeds. So this is the diagram of computer system where we have memory, operating system, software, program and data. Here is the processor. There are several IO controllers. This is the processor again. Printer, IO devices, printers, keyboards, digital, and this is the operating system as showing the operating system as resource manager. That is, operating system is controlling resources like processor, IO devices, etc. in this way, being a software itself. So what the above figure shows? The figure suggests the main resources that are managed by the operating system. A portion of the operating system is in main memory. So operating system is in main memory. If this is our main memory, so a portion of main memory is assigned to operating system. This includes the kernel or nucleus, which contains the most frequently used functions in the operating system, and at a given time other portions of the operating system currently in use. So the part of operating system that is in main memory, there is our kernel or nucleus. Kernel contains the important functions of operating system, and the other portion of operating system is in use. The remainder of main memory contains user programs and data, and the remaining part is user process area where data are there. User programs are there. The memory management hardware in the processor and the operating system jointly control the allocation of main memory. The operating system decides when an IO device can be used by a program in execution and controls access to and use of files. The processor itself is a resource, and the OS must determine how much processor time is to be devoted to the execution of a particular user program. In the case of a multiple processor system, this decision must span all of the processors.